Fr.Sauer Academy is a tuition-free middle school for students who have the desire to go to a competitive high school, such as St. Ignatius.
I think I grew as a person here. It really allowed me to see myself in higher education.
Like they make you a better you, you make them a better them.
The opportunities here are endless. We're a full middle school. We have a competitive athletic program. We have electives that happen during the week. We do a Caritas experience, which is a religious retreat for a week for our 8th graders.
Being able to adjust to new things and being open, a strong support system from the parents.
Love in FSA is all about community. The love that we have here is very strong.
Love at the Fr.Sauer Academy is when we're caring for our fellow brothers and sisters and honoring God.
You can become a leader at the Fr.Sauer Academy by helping other students who see struggling in the subject, asking if they need help and helping them.
How we unite here at the Fr.Sauer Academy, like come together as friends in the community. We support each other and just have fun.
You lead your group in projects or just by leading yourself to be the best you can.
Students are available to serve by running for student council and having student council roles so that they can talk about what the school should do for upcoming events.
Very entwined with the high school. The Fr.Sauer Academy participated in the school's Christmas drive this year, helped organize the boxes, build boxes.
We seek here at the Fr.Sauer Academy and we try to thrive in all of our academic classes, sports, and extracurriculars.
We persist. We're here to show them that we want to learn, we see a future for ourselves, and we are persisting towards that goal.
The kids there are just like really nice and it's like really loving, really welcoming.
We are the Fr.Sauer Academy.
And we unite,
love,
serve,
seek,
persist,
and lead.
Join us.
Fr.Sauer Academy is a tuition-free middle school for students who have the desire to go to a competitive high school, such as St. Ignatius.
I think I grew as a person here. It really allowed me to see myself in higher education.
People feel a better you make them a better them.
The opportunities here are endless. We're a full middle school. We have a competitive athletic program. We have electives that happen during the week. We do a Caritas experience, which is a religious retreat for a week for our 8th graders.
Being able to adjust to new things and being open, a strong support system from the parents.
Love in FSA is all about community. The love that we have here is very strong.
Love at the Fr.Sauer Academy is when we're caring for our fellow brothers and sisters and honoring God.
You can become a leader at the Fr.Sauer Academy by helping other students who are struggling in a subject, asking if they need help and helping them.
How we unite here at the Fr.Sauer Academy, come together as friends in the community. We support each other and just have fun.
You lead your group in projects or just by leading yourself to be the best you can.
Students are available to serve by running for student council and having student council roles so that they can talk about what the school should do for upcoming events.
Very entwined with the high school. The Valedictorian Academy participated in the school's Christmas drive this year, helped organize the boxes, build boxes.
We seek here at the Fr.Sauer Academy and we try to thrive in all of our academic classes, sports, and extracurriculars.
We persist. We're here to show them that we want to learn, we see a future for ourselves, and we are persisting towards that goal.
The kids there are just really nice, and it's really loving, really welcoming.
We are the Fr.Sauer Academy.
And we unite.
Love,
Serve.
seek,
Persist.
and lead.
Join us.
Every time I put it.
Fr.Sauer Academy is a tuition-free middle school for students who have the desire to go to a competitive high school, such as St. Ignatius.
I think I grew as a person here. It really allowed me to see myself in higher education.
Like they make you a better you make them a better them.
The opportunities here are endless. We're a full middle school. We have a competitive athletic program. We have electives that happen during the week. We do a caritas experience, which is a religious retreat for a week for our 8th graders.
Being able to adjust to new things and being open, a strong support system from the parents.
Love in FSA is all about community. The love that we have here is very strong.
Love at the Fr.Sauer Academy is when we're caring for our fellow brothers and sisters and honoring God.
You can become a leader at the Fr.Sauer Academy by helping other students who you see struggling in a subject, asking if they need help and helping them.
How we unite here at the Fr.Sauer Academy, like come together as friends in the community. We support each other and just have fun.
You lead your group in projects or just by leading yourself to be the best you can.
Students are available to serve by running for student council and having student council roles so that they can talk about what the school should do for upcoming events.
Very entwined with the high school. The Valedictorian Academy participated in the school's Christmas drive this year, helped organize the boxes, build boxes.
We seek here at the Fr.Sauer Academy and we try to thrive in all of our academic classes, sports, and extracurriculars.
We persist. We're here to show them that we want to learn, we see a future for ourselves, and we are persisting towards that goal.
The kids there are just like really nice and it's like really loving, really welcoming.
We are the Fr.Sauer Academy.
And we unite,
Love,
Serve.
seek,
Persist.
and lead.
Join us.
Oh, desktop. need to record it.
Fr.Sauer Academy is a tuition-free middle school for students who have the desire to go to a competitive high school, such as St. Ignatius.
I think I grew as a person here. It really allowed me to see myself in higher education.
Like they make you a better you make them a better them.
The opportunities here are endless. We're a full middle school. We have a competitive athletic program. We have electives that happen during the week. We do a Caritas experience, which is a religious retreat for a week for our 8th graders.
Being able to adjust to new things and being open, a strong support system from the parents.
Love and Fr.Sauer is all about community. The love that we have here is very strong.
Love at the Fr.Sauer Academy is when we're caring for fellow brothers and sisters and honoring God.
You can become a leader at the Fr.Sauer Academy by helping other students who are struggling in a subject, asking if they need help and helping them.
How we unite here at the Fr.Sauer Academy, like come together as friends in the community. We support each other and just have fun.
You lead your group in projects or just by leading yourself to be the best you can.
Students are available to serve by running for student council and having student council roles so that they can talk about what the school should do for upcoming events.
Very entwined with the high school. The Fr.Sauer Academy participated in the school's Christmas drive this year, helped organize the boxes, build boxes.
We seek here at the Fr.Sauer Academy and we try to thrive in all of our academic classes, sports, and extracurriculars.
We persist. We're here to show them that we want to learn, we see a future for ourselves, and we are persisting towards that goal.
The kids there are just like really nice and it's like really loving, really welcoming.
We are the Fr.Sauer Academy.
And we unite,
love,
Serve,
seek,
Persist.
and lead. join us.
What an honor it is, for me in particular, but for all of us, to welcome you to our Fr.Sauer Academy families, special guests, friends, colleagues, myself, Father Reese, and of course, 2024 graduates. So let us begin by thanking God, remembering what St. Ignatius told his followers. The greatest gift to have in our hearts is the gift of gratitude. And so I pray, loving God, fill us with gratitude. Make us grateful for the gift of this earth. Make us grateful for the gift of one another. Make us grateful especially for our families that have supported us, our fellow students who have walked with us. And we make this prayer as we make all our prayers through Christ our Lord. Amen. Amen.
Welcome, everybody. I don't think we've ever had a standing ovation without doing anything. Thank you so much. Thank you for welcoming everyone and your students. Here we go. We are really excited to be here finally after 3 years together. I want to talk a little bit before we begin this graduation about a really important event that's happening next week here. The graduation of our first class who came to Fr.Sauer Academy. We call them our founding families. They went to our Fr.Sauer Academy, the very first class, with only one schoolroom and 3 teachers, and then we've expanded, as you know. We're thrilled that they have gone through St. Ignatius and they'll be graduating this year for the first time. We have graduates at the high school, so we're really proud of them. The reason I bring that up is because this morning we met with them to talk about their journey in high school and where it all started. And they told us where they're going to college. They spoke about their families and how important it was to have that support. And I look out here and I see this support, our families. And you look amazing, by the way. I want to tell you, you look amazing. We're united together to honor our students, but we're also here to honor families. We're celebrating you because you also took a chance with our school. We came together, you collaborated with us, you shared the dedication to your students and the same goal that we had, to give them a wonderful school experience and then to be able to graduate and go to a wonderful high school and college. And we're here, and they're ready. The community, these students have shown incredible resilience, as have you. We are filled with pride tonight, as I'm sure you are, parents and siblings who are here to celebrate. We also want to recognize the sacrifices that your families have made, students, to get you to our school. You traveled a long way. I like to talk about our bus like the Magic School Bus or the 29, gets you everywhere in the city. But you came here, and this collective journey has brought you to right now, tonight, together, to celebrate. Your families have forged incredible bonds together, not just you. Yes, you are special tonight, but your families are special too, and we're here to honor that. We recognize families that you too are changing and going on a separate journey, and it's not easy. We've talked with many of the families talking about that change and what that's going to mean. And we want you to know that the FSA will always be here for you, families, as well as these young, incredible kids. Students, you've stepped up to lead, you're creative, you persevere when you need to. It doesn't mean that we've never had our stumbles, but you kept going forward. And that's what we're here to celebrate tonight. This community that you're leaving is giving you to another school. And they have the same incredible opportunities for you to find ways to persist, to lead, to love, unite, seek, and serve. And we'll talk about service, because that's my favorite of the plus verbs. I'd like to give, if I could, just a bit of advice. We'll consider this our last parent meeting. Parents. They do look so grown up, don't they? They do. But they still need your guidance. They still need your collective support. Do not, you know, when they were little kids and you went bowling and the bumpers were sitting there to help them navigate, and it was so much more fun with the bumpers to go bowling. Keep the bumpers up, is what I'm going to tell you. Draw on that wisdom you have. They're going to need steady guidance from your hand. Get to know the communities you're walking into. We're saying goodbye to you, but we're also sending you to these wonderful schools. Find out about the parents' clubs. Get involved. Know other families who are going through the same journey with you, raising teenagers. No one can get enough help with that. So don't think the journey ends with community for you. It doesn't. It's just beginning. Students. I want to talk a little bit about those plus verbs. I just mentioned them: persist, lead, love, unite, seek, and serve. I want to talk about service. You all have been incredible with one another. When anyone has asked for help, you have said yes, time and time again. That's being in service to a friend. When your families, your parents, your aunties, uncles, whoever needs help, you always say yes. We see it every day. That kind of help is actually easy when someone asks you for help. You're giving a gift of yourself because someone is trusting you enough with their worry or their suffering or their need to ask you. And you feel honored by that. I know you do. And it's so much easier to be asked for help than to do the asking. We know how that is, how hard that is. And when someone asks, you say yes. But what's going to happen when you come into situations where the person who needs the most help does not have the voice or agency to ask for help? This is the next step of service that I would like you to think about. Grow into the person you're becoming. Recognize that kind of service as something that you should always say yes to. Because just like in helping friends, helping someone you don't know because you're in service for the greater good or just to help someone get through the day, there is no greater gift than you can give. And I hope that you find that ability, and I know that you will. Let's get to the fun part, all right? Revel in the moment, congratulate one another. Remember, embrace who you are now, who you're becoming. Allow yourself some grace to stumble because you're going to. Be brave, ask for help, and also lend a hand to those around you who are faltering. Never remain on the sidelines. Instead, let that little bit of light that you have that shines right now keep shining. Don't diminish yourself ever. That's your greatest gift too. All right. You're always welcome back at the Academy. Of course, I'm going to nudge you away after a little bit. Go find your new community. Families, don't forget about us. We are here to help you. We also are in service to you, and you have helped us so much. We could not have done this without you. your kids could not have done it without you. Kids, I'd like you to say thank you to your parents. So congratulations, well done. I'm going to ask Mr. G to get this celebration rolling for you by welcoming our first speaker.
All right, how we doing? Everyone good? Thumbs up, right? Cool. It's my privilege to introduce our first speaker tonight with a cumulative GPA of 3.942. I don't teach math, but Mr. Tone, is that good? A nod from Mr. Tone, okay. Participation in soccer, volleyball, basketball, student council. This student exemplifies excellence both in academics and leadership. She's respected by all for her unwavering dedication to the school community. She's compassionate. She's willing to help whenever anyone asks, even when people don't ask. She's willing to help. Sophia Perdomo's remarkable achievements and exemplary character really serve as an inspiration to all of us as we celebrate her and this graduating class's accomplishments and as they embark on the next chapter of their journey. Please join me in welcoming our valedictorian, Sophia Perdomo.
Good evening, faculty, family, and class of 2028. Congratulations to all of us. We did it. We survived Mr. Tona's error analysis footwork, Ms. Tona's note-taking, and all the secondary source analysis. As I look into the crowd of parents, teachers, and students, I can tell that there's a rush of emotions. Excitement, fear, sadness. While thinking back on our middle school journey, I'd like to connect it to everyone's favorite childhood toy, Legos. While this might sound confusing, every day of our middle school life was building towards this day, which circles back to Legos. Each brick that you connect makes a masterpiece. Whether it's with a manual or your own creative brain, all of these pieces that we're building our life with are filled with memories. Whether they're good or bad, we all have our own pieces that brought us here to this moment. Tonight, I'd like to share some of my favorite memories and challenges that brought me to who I am today. During our summer session, we would have our annual Santa Cruz Beach Boardwalk field trip. It was all everybody looked forward to. The smell of sunscreen, beach water, and funnel cakes were in our mind every second of the month in anticipation. This field trip brought us together as a class. Many of us were able to unleash our inner adrenaline junkie on the Big Dipper and the Drop Tower. There were connections made all over the park. Whether you had your hands up on a roller coaster or whether you were on the side scarfing down a giant ice cream cone. Spending time outside of the school bonded us as a class. New friendships were made and old ones were deepened. This is one of the many pieces that I'll hold on to me as I grow. Another memory that I'll always think fondly of is all the fun we had participating in the CYO sports games. Before I continue, I want to give a big thank you on behalf of all the parents who drove us from game to game, for cheering us on and always being there for us even during a tough loss. Although we didn't win a championship in volleyball this year, I want to thank my teammates for being supportive of each other, and Miss Bass for teaching us how to get our heads in the game, as well as my soccer teammates for giving me the best first experience for trying the sport. Not only to my teammates and coaches, but Coach Mall as well for arranging all of our sports games and being there for all of us. Another piece that I like to hold in my heart is the one that taught me a valuable lesson about rejection and acceptance. It was a hard lesson, but I feel like at one point in their life, everyone has a problem that teaches them about picking themselves back up again. In 6th grade, I ran for student council secretary. It was the day that we were going to read our speeches out to the whole school, and I started having second thoughts. I felt so self-conscious about what I wrote. I wanted to tear up my speech and just walk away. That wasn't an option for me, so I stood up and I gave my speech. Even though I lost, it taught me a lesson of how things won't always go the way you hope for. Initially, when the next election came, I was super self-conscious and didn't think I wanted to run. However, thanks to reassurance from my peers and teachers, I stepped out of my comfort zone and ran. I gave my speech and was successful and was elected as the student council secretary. This is living proof that you miss 100% of the shots that you don't take. Both pieces contributed to my middle school journey. The loss taught me about rejection and persisting after it, and the win taught me that even if you get it wrong the first time, there will always be a period of time where we can pick ourselves back up again. Which brings me to my next point. FSA pushed me out of my comfort zone. When I came to the Fr.Sauer Academy, I spent so much time in the pandemic lockdown that I had completely forgotten how to socialize with other people. It was almost like I had lost the instruction guide of how to be my normal self. It was my first day of school, and there were people that were 2 times bigger than me, and all of it just felt so overwhelming. I was extremely anxious and felt like I wouldn't be able to make friends other than the 2 people that I had already known. But by the middle of the year, I noticed that everyone around me was minding their own business, and I thought to myself, maybe I should do that. Then it all hit me, that not everybody was watching every little move that I made, and that focusing on how I roll instead of everyone else's little moves would make me less self-conscious. Once I figured this out, this opened the door full of opportunities to put myself out there. My favorite quote reads, 90% of life is confidence, and the thing about confidence is that nobody knows if it's real or not. This quote speaks to me because I struggled with having confidence in myself and whatever I did. But I realized that the word confidence is just a figure of speech, and that is something that we have to affirm within ourselves. So, for anyone struggling with self-confidence, just know that it's all in your head, and trust me, you'll be fine. And one of the doors that this opened up for me was working on my public speaking abilities. On November 2nd, 2023, I was selected alongside other SI students to speak at the Public Commissioner's Office about the new Learning Commons. I was really nervous, but I knew that thanks to my time at FSA, I wasn't my shy, afraid self anymore. Being the first speaker of the group was not easy. But at the same time, I knew that all the public speaking strategies and the speeches that I've given for class presentations would help me in this one moment. So I took a deep breath and delivered my speech. It was on the bus ride back to school when we found out that the commissioners approved our proposal unanimously. And I have felt proud to help us all be a part of history. Anyone in the crowd who has built Legos before knows that you will always have your starting base pieces. Without them, your Legos will fall apart. Our starting pieces were the donors that worked hard to contribute funds to get us to where we are today. Thank you for helping us become successful scholars with and for others. As we move forward in our educational journey, we will strive to continue to make you all proud and give back to the school community that has given so much to us. There is one more important piece to me, and you may see me as this short volleyball player who has dreams of hopefully playing in high school and beyond. But those dreams wouldn't have been possible if it wasn't for one person. My ultimate inspiration comes from my best friend, the dazzling, multitasking woman from whom I received my name and my life's blood, my mom. My mom filled our house with books, music, and laughter. My mom drove me from CYO games to doctor's appointments, but I know 2 things. She loves me unconditionally, and I'm her biggest headache. Thanks, Mom, for everything that you've done, and for kicking down doors for me to walk through. So, unlike Legos, our life doesn't have an instruction book to it. So it's up to us to use the pieces that we get in life and build a masterpiece with it. Thank you to all my classmates for making my middle school journey an unforgettable one. Congratulations, class of 2028. We did it, and I'm proud of all of us.
Let's give one more round of applause. Sophia's Lego metaphor really resonated with our faculty as they presented their speeches. And Sophia mentioned there's not an instruction manual for life to follow, but our next speaker is definitely someone who, if you're looking to follow an example, I would suggest following in her footsteps. Some of you may know Mia Santiago. She is a current senior at St. Ignatius and part of the FSA founding class. She, along with a very small and very brave group of students, showed up on SI's campus in 2017. As Ms. Bays said, had one classroom. The office that is now the FSA office was their classroom with myself, and helped create what is now the Fr.Sauer Academy. She was a leader from the start and set herself apart through academics and co-curriculars. I can still remember Mia during math testing. She spent 2 hours on her first ever math test because she wanted to get every question perfect. I had to be like, Mia, just go, just guess, just turn it in. But that's just Mia, always wanting to do everything perfectly. She has continued to thrive at SI, being on ALA's leadership, excelling socially and in the classroom. Earlier this year, Mia was chosen out of thousands of qualified applicants to win a 4-year POSSE scholarship, which provides students 4 years of tuition and academic support for college. If you haven't heard of this incredible program, I strongly encourage you to do so. People on the live stream, check it out right now. You can multitask. People like President Barack Obama, Hamilton creator Lin-Manuel Miranda have all endorsed the program. Mia will be attending St. Olaf College in Minnesota next year on this full tuition scholarship. So please join me in welcoming our next speaker, Mia Santiago.
It's an honor to be here today to celebrate the class of 2024 as you take this significant step in your journey. My name is Mia Santiago, and I graduated the Fr.Sauer Academy as part of its first class. I want to start off my speech by congratulating you guys, your families, and everyone who played a role in getting us here today. A chain is only as strong as its weakest link, and it's clear to me today that this class has no weak links. As an alum myself, I can speak from experience that going to FSA is no piece of cake. You're on this huge campus with a bunch of high schoolers that are double your size, you've left all your elementary friends, and it feels like the world is in your hands. You've made it to where you're supposed to be, and you've earned your spot here. Not only as a graduate of this wonderful program, but as a freshman of high school. I would not be up here today holding my head up this high without the support FSA and SI has given me. I was the shy kid who had her nose in the book, and today I stand here as I graduated in 8 days, and I'll be going to college. 8th grade me would have never dreamed of where I am today, and I owe it all to opportunities handed here to me. When you go to high school, the sky really is the limit. At this point, you and your family will carry you on, but I can leave you with some advice. Change is good. Don't be scared of change. As someone who stuck with my FSA friend group all 4 years, I can tell you that at SI, I can tell you that I wish I had branched out more. I do love my FSA family, but I would have benefited from embracing the change that SI was bringing into my life. Meet new people, get into new clubs, try new things. Second, you cannot take care of others without taking care of yourself first. The only person who is going to look out for you is you. Make sure that you are staying true to yourself and your needs. Stay grounded. You are no longer with the same 21 students at FSA. Third, ask for help when you need it. As someone who came from a single-parent household, I personally know how hard it is to ask for help and struggle with the idea of wanting to do it all by yourself. You do need others. People care for you and they're here for you. Whether it's your teachers, counselors, friends, or family, know that there is support available to you. My mom always tells me 2 minds think better than 1. Don't hesitate to reach out when you need guidance or someone to talk to. Fourth, get involved. High school offers so many opportunities. Explore all of them now. Now is the time to join 20 clubs and talk to 30 plus people. It's your time to learn and network. Get outside your comfort zone in your bubble. It's going to take you so many places, and I wish I would have pushed myself earlier at my time in high school. Finally, enjoy the journey. Remember to take in every moment, the highs and the lows. I graduate in 8 days, and I'm really not ready for it to end. Celebrate your achievements and learn from your mistakes. These past 4 years have flashed by for me, and I'm truly grateful for it. It feels like just yesterday I was sitting in English and Mr. G was complaining about his hairline. These years will shape you into who you become and make the most of them. So in closing, as you leave FSA and move on to high school, remember the lessons and memories you've gained here. You are who you are because of the work you put in and no one else. Pride yourself in the work that you put in and to continue to become someone you are proud of. I have no doubt that you'll excel in whatever you set your minds to. I would have never thought I would have been going to college as 8th grade FSA graduate, so be confident who you are and have fun. Congratulations, class of 2024, and I'm super proud of us.
Thank you so much again, Mia, for your words. We're so excited for you to come back and visit from Minnesota for your breaks. At this time, we get to move into the awards part of the night. So we're going to honor 3 other outstanding FSA students. The descriptions of these awards are included in your program if you have interest in reading those. We're going to begin with the Leadership Award, then the Service Award. These 2 awards were chosen by the classmates. So these students were voted on by their peers. And the final award is the Father Anthony Fr.Sauer Excellence Award, which is chosen by the faculty at FSA. Being a leader means acting with integrity at all times, showing others how to act and doing what's right even when it's difficult. This year's winner is one of the most respected and respectful students on campus. Talented both inside and outside the classroom, this student has consistently worked to make the school a better place for everyone, regardless of their grade. She not only leads with her words, but more importantly, by example. Her friends honor her with the following quotes. They're always taking initiative in class. They're always willing to try challenges, even if they don't know what they will be. This person shows leadership by being able to help others without disrupting their learning process, and they are also always thoughtful of others no matter what. She is always kind to others and never disrespects teachers or students. She always thinks about other students and always puts others first. She has always been a positive person, which has had many effects on me and my classmates in general. Our Leadership Award winner has always had something positive to say. She's worked to unite and create a more loving environment at FSA. She leads by example, always acts with integrity. Chosen by her classmates with great pride, I announce this year's winner of the Fr.Sauer Leadership Award is Sofia Quintero. This student is incredibly thoughtful and has consistently put others first, as demonstrated by her work to create a positive and inclusive environment for all students at FSA. She builds positive relationships among her peers and encourages others to be better versions of themselves. She's willing to share all of her gifts and talents with the entire FSA community. Her fellow graduates say, she is always at school events and never lets the school down. She's always helping out in snack sales and school festivals and meetings and other events. She's always the first to step up and help out. I chose this student because she is always looking to do more. She is someone who goes above and beyond and always cherishes her friends and is kind to everyone. She's very smart and she likes to help others with work they are struggling with, which I think of as an act of service. She is also up for helping anyone who needs it with anything, not only work. They are always telling me to do good when I did something bad and upset with myself. She gives me motivational speeches and tells me everyone makes mistakes in life and to not let one mistake stop me from moving forward. She's an amazing leader and does it all by serving the community. During soccer season, she directed me all over the field in a respectful way and was always willing to listen and hear my ideas. She is passionate about many things, sports, school, etc. I'm excited to see how she will continue to serve in the future. This student has had a positive impact on everyone. Chosen by her classmates, she is a model of what our FSA students should be and lives out the plus verbs daily. Please join me in congratulating our winner of the Fr.Sauer Academy Service Award, Maria Victoria. Final award is the Fr.Sauer Excellence Award. The winner of this year's Fr.Sauer Excellence Award is one of the most caring and empathetic students on campus. An exemplar of the plus verbs that we honor, this student is a model of integrity, always carrying themselves with poise. Each teacher has acknowledged her role as a true Ignatian, showing her passion and dedication for others through action and involvement with her peers and with the community. Other students describe them as an incredibly smart, kind, and humble person, and an amazing person and friend. Classmates say she is always taking initiative and speaking up when others don't. She is always setting a good example for not only people who are younger than her, but also people that are older than her. She is someone I look up to, and she keeps me growing more of a leader every day. Another added, she always does what's right no matter who is around. She shows leadership in the classroom and outside of the classroom. She is the first one that I go to when I feel sad or mad, and she's an amazing listener. She shows a great amount of respect for all her peers and has never held a grudge against anyone. This student has demonstrated true potential as a leader who humbly models the values that place others above herself. This award, chosen by the FSA faculty and staff with suggestions from students, is proudly awarded to Sarah Quinones. We're going to start conferring our diploma, so I will go ahead and invite Miss Faze back up so she can get everywhere.
This is usually the moment when I ask you to hold your applause until we're done, and it never works. So I'm just going to skip that. Applaud all you want. You deserve it. Okay. Are you ready? Josh Martinez? Our first graduate, Miriam Lila. Marquise Nathaniel Banks. Nadia Carrillo Manchego. Silas Rashad Ali Joshua. Mackenzie Merlot. Ricky Nicole Jones. Gabriel Andre Lima Fernandez. Tamia Adriano Oneida Urbino. Sofia Mariana Perdomo. Sarah Kipsali Quinones. Sofia Ann Quintero. Nicolette Gabriela. Samuel Alejandro. Ligia Isabel Roman Rivas. Aimani Value. Manaya. Casey Marie. Salvador Andres Villalobos. It's on the back of your programs. This is the prayer that we use almost every day in our class, and we would love it if you could join us. So first, students, let us remember. Lord, teach me to be generous, teach me to serve you as serve, to give and not to count the cost, to fight and not to heed the wounds, to toil not to seek for rest, to labor and not to seek reward. Save that knowing that I do your will. Take it, pray for us. All right, so some of you may have noticed a lot of scribbling on the walls. It's normally not like that. Tonight is the last event, student event, that will happen in this building before we begin the new student complex in November. This room is coming down. So you can see that students, families, alumni from years ago have come to mark their names on our walls. And after the ceremony, after the students have given us back those beautiful robes, we will let them have a Sharpie to put their names. And feel free to join them. Put your names on our wall. It is part of your legacy as well as those of your students. So please join us. So students, we're going to start the first session out. Please follow the instructions of your teachers. And this concludes our graduation.